Assalamualaikum and a very good morning to all of you. Today we're going to learn how to write citations and also references. So as have been mentioned earlier in your article review assignment, in the evaluation part, you need to have 4 to 5 citations. And so this is an example of a citation when you say according to someone and the year in bracket. So citations can be taken from any sources that you can find in the internet, but it has to be reliable sources like reliable websites like nationalgeographic.com or university websites. Let's say, for example, um, we have a sentence saying that so you are reviewing an article, and in that article the author says that marijuana can cure cancer, therefore it is advisable that cancer patients to try marijuana to treat cancer cells. So um, so so this is coming from the article. So the author in that article says that marijuana can cure cancer, and you write in your assignment, the author of the article says that marijuana can cure cancer, therefore it is advisable that cancer patients to try marijuana to treat cancer cells. So you can comment on this idea. You can comment on this main idea by the author of the article. So you can say, if you can agree, you can also disagree. If let's say you disagree, so you say in your assignment, however, this is not entirely true because, so if you think the author of the article says that marijuana can cure cancer, however, if you disagree, if you think this is not true, so you can check in the internet which sources that say marijuana cannot cure cancer. So however, this is not entirely true, this is what you say, this is your response to the article, what is mentioned in the article by the author. This is not entirely true because according to University Malaysia Kelantan and the year, so let's say there's a research conducted in UMK saying that marijuana can't actually cure cancer, so you can cite UMK. So according to University Malaysia Kelantan 2018, marijuana can only treat cancer cells and not cure cancer. So here you have a citation. This is what we call as citation. So it can be according to an organization like UMK, can also be University of Science Malaysia, can also be a name like when you say according to Williams 2017, for example, as mentioned by Williams 2016. For instance, there are many ways of saying. So you have the ideas following this sentence. Or you can also say Williams 2016 mention that marijuana can only treat cancer cells and not cure cancer. So this is what we call as citation. So you can say, other than mention, other than say, you can also say Xavier 2008 argued that, Xavier 2008 acknowledged that, contended, maintained, responded, reported, argued, and also concluded. So there are many words you can use in your citation, and there are two ways of citing. One is in the beginning of a sentence, like this. So according to Xavier 2008, so this is in the beginning of a sentence. Can also be in the middle of a sentence, like this. So this one is in the middle of a sentence, UMK 2018. Can also be, you can also put your citations in the end of a sentence. For example, so you don't put this citation here, you can move it to the end of the sentence. So you can say University Malaysia Kelantan 2018, full stop. So if the citation is in the end of the sentence, everything is in bracket. If it is in the beginning or in the middle of a sentence, then you have the names outside the bracket and the year, just the year inside the bracket. If let's say you have more than two persons, let's say your pathways textbook, you have more than two people writing the textbook. So what you can do is, according to Vargo and Blas 2018. So there you have two people. If it is in the end of a sentence, then the formatting would be Vargo and Blas, comma 2018, full stop. If you have more than two people, let's say you have three people, so let's say you have Vargo, Blas, and Williams as the authors of the book. So what you can do is you say according to Vargo et et al. And then you have the year 2018. So when you have more than two authors, you only have to put the main author's name, and the rest you put et al. Et al means among others. So Vargo, among other people, 2018. So you don't have to write all the names. So some books, some articles, they have more than three people, so a lot of names. So you just simply take the name of the main author. Next, so the name that you have here is a family name. So Williams is a family name. And if it is an English name, so you only take the surname, the family name. Not the whole name. So you don't say, if let's say you have the name Barack Obama, so you don't say according to Barack Obama, but you say according to Obama. So this, because this is the family name. If let's say it is a Chinese name, for example, we have Lee Chong Wei, So you say according to Lee because this is the family name. If let's say it is a Malay name, for example, you have Azman Mohtar. So you in the case of Malay name, you can take the first name. So you can say according to Azman 2018 because Mohtar here is not a family name. It is the father's name. If it is an Indian name, so the same goes to Indian name. You can take the first name, or sometimes when an Indian, if let's say they have a family name, you can take the family name. And um, so basically this is citations. So you have citations in your assignment when you want to agree, when you want to disagree, when you want to support an idea. So let's say, like for example, here you disagree. The author of the article says that marijuana can cure cancer. You don't think so. So what you can do is, instead of saying I disagree or I agree, you have to support why you disagree. So that is why you have a citation. So citation is very important in academic writing. So the next thing is reference. So the next thing is reference. If let's say you don't have a person's name, it can be an organizational name. For example, UMK, University of Science Malaysia, can also be the ministry, according to the Ministry of Health Malaysia 2017. So it can be an institution instead of names. So basically this is a format of reference. So when you have citation, you need to have references in the end of your assignment, just like this. So for example, in this assignment, there is a citation. So because you have citations here, grades 2015, in the end of your assignment, you need to have what we call as reference. So here we have grades 2015, but the format here is wrong. It is not following the correct formatting. So why do we have reference? So that we know where you take the information from, where you take the citation from. So that means you cannot cheat, you cannot lie. So it is an existing source. So when you cite, it has to be from reliable sources, like but not Wikipedia. So like nationalgeographic.com, universities' websites, and any reliable sources like journal article. So this here is an example of a journal article. So this is a journal article. So this, if let's say you cite from a journal article, this is the format for the reference. If you cite from a web page, this is the formatting. If you cite from a book, this is the formatting. But you don't have to remember all this. You can do it automatically using Microsoft Word. For example, let us go to Microsoft Word now, and here you can see document elements on top here. So click on document elements, and then you go to references. So this is where you can do your references. Make sure it is APA format and click manage. But let's say if you have different version of Microsoft Word document, perhaps the features would be a bit different. So you click manage, add, and you choose. So what is the source of the book? Source of your citation? A book, a website, a journal article. So let's say we take a book. So you put the names of the authors. Let's say we take your Passuis English for Science textbook. So we have the family name of the first author, which is Vargo, and her name, and then semicolon, the second author, which is Blas, and the first name is Laurie, and then the title of the book, which is Pathways, Reading, Writing, and Critical Thinking, second edition, and the city where the book, so you can see this in the first few pages, the city where the book was published, Boston, publisher National Geographic Learning, the year it was published 2018. So once done, you don't have to fill out every box here, just the one with the little star, so just the one that is required. So you click on bibliography and click bibliography, so there you have your reference for the book. So let us try a website. So we click manage, click add. If let's say the source that you take is from a website, the name of the author, so let us go to nationalgeographic.com. so this is the website, nationalgeographic.com, and you choose one article from this website. This is one article. So what is needed here? First, the author. So let us see the name of the author, which is Dina Fine Maron. So we put the family name first, Maron, Dina Fine, and the name of the web page would be the title of the article. So we'll just cut and paste, and then name of website, which is National Geographic, the URL, just cut and paste the URL here, and then the one, we only fill out the one with asterisk, the little dot, the little star here, the year it was published. So you can see here October 29th 2018. So 2018, month is October, day is 29, year assessed is the date when you take the information from the website for your assignment. So let's say this year 2018, month October, and today is 30th. So that's all, and you click OK and click bibliography. So there you have your reference for your citation. So of course you have to make sure that in your assignment you have according to Vargo and Blas, according to Maron. Whenever you have a citation, you have a reference. So you cannot not having a citation and you have a reference. For example, you have Ismail and Nadim here 2017, but you don't have it in the reference. So if you have 4 citations, you have 4 references. If you have 5 citations, you have 5 references. You have to make sure the formatting is correct. So to have more idea on citations and references, you can check your textbook, page 190. Any questions about citations and references, you can always ask me through the WhatsApp group or personal message or whenever we meet in class. So thank you very much. Have a nice day.